Good evening, everyone. I don't know how it is in where you guys are. I know everyone across Canada is getting snow. We had lots of snow this morning, but it's now melted. It's +7. Thank goodness. Maybe spring is here. I'm so excited for you guys to meet my guest. I'm going to start interviewing some of our people in our company on Takeoff Tuesdays. So I would love for you to hear different stories of people who have success in our company. Um, Hi, my guest is here, so I'm so excited. Let me just add him. Um, so Dr. Steve is here. He is a friend of mine. I got to see him in Florida. It says you're adding Dr. Steve, so I'm hoping it all works. Hi, Darlene. Yeah, so Dr. Steve is from the US, and I would love for him to share his story and talk about our new products, which I have them displayed right there. So yeah, hi, Dr. Steve. How are you tonight?
I'm doing great, Valerie. How are you? It looks like you have the mother load there.
Well, I have a little bit of a supply. I brought them back from Orlando so that I could have them for my friends. And a friend just actually stopped in and picked them up. My glasses were all darkened because the sun's shining outside. So I definitely had to. They're ordering them. They're going off the shelf. So it's just crazy. But yeah.
I'll tell you what, they seem to be flying off the shelves all across the country, so it's pretty exciting. Let me just say, Valerie, it was so nice to see you in Orlando. I mean, did we have a great event or what?
Oh my gosh, our company just does everything to the nines, right? They just, everything was amazing and such a nice gala night. We got to dress up and I felt great in my new dress. It was awesome.
Well, you look great as well, and I agree with you. I mean, our company, when they do something, they do it to the top, I mean, they top shelf with everything. And it's just an incredible journey so far. And it was great to see everyone, especially after what, 2.5 years, whatever it's been since the last time, we seen each other. But yeah, we're excited now because we had the introduction of a product back in October, which has been flying off the shelves. Been People have been getting incredible results with this, and then of course our latest product, our complete probiotic. And but yeah, we're pretty excited about this, and I'm excited to share this with you this evening and whoever else is coming on watching. So, Lashana, how are you? Thanks for hopping on. And I'm not
Yeah,
sure, I
so
can't see
I'd like you to
everyone.
share your story first, if you don't mind. So, because a lot of my friends haven't heard your story, they've seen the posts and stuff, but yeah, to hear it live is amazing, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, first and foremost, Valerie, let me just thank you for allowing me to hop on here. It's always a pleasure to hop on and being able to share your story with other people, especially people that you've never met before, have never even seen, people looking at this for the first time. I think sometimes just sharing it with the first timers, it gives them a sense of hope, a sense of, hey, there's something out there that may possibly help you. And of course, that's what happened to me when I was first introduced to this. But for those of you that are watching this, Valerie's friends, that don't know me, my name's Dr. Steve Ralston. I am a chiropractor, a wellness practitioner. And when I was first introduced to this system, I was looking for a way to help more people outside the office. I've been in the healthcare industry for well over 25 years. Practiced as a chiropractor for 19 years. And when I was looking for this system, once again, I was looking for a way to help more people outside the office. But the funny thing is, sometimes when you're looking for something, you don't realize how much you actually need it, you know?
Exactly.
Now, I don't have a big weight loss story to share or anything like that. And just to let everyone know, this company that we are involved with, it is a health and wellness company. We happen to have weight loss tied into it. And as a matter of fact, we get incredible results regarding weight loss as well. I mean, we are well known for our 8-day jump start as far as the results that we get here. And we have the number one weight loss system in the weight loss industry right now. We have a 94% success rate. So that says a lot. But once again, I was looking for a way to help more people outside the office. I dealt with some digestive issues that started way back when I was a teenager. So for me, it would be multiple times a year. I would get some abdominal cramping type pain. There was a lot of bloating in my stomach, back and forth between loose bowels and constipation. But no matter what I did, no matter how many times I changed my diet, those attacks just continued on. But I dealt with some low energy. Eventually, over a period of time, being a chiropractor, a wellness practitioner, a chiropractor is a very physical job, and started to take its toll on my body and my joints, and I started to feel it in my joints. It was a struggle to take care of my patients. My energy was low. It was tough to get through my workday. And not only that, I dealt with some dry eyes. I put some teardrops in my eyes multiple times a day. I don't know why I continued to do it because, my eyes were always red and they were always felt irritated. And no matter how many times I put those drops in. But anyway, when I looked into the system, I came upon these postings on Facebook from a friend, a colleague of mine. His name's Dr. Troy McHenry. Seeing the changes he helped his patients in his office, people outside the office, I was intrigued by this. I got started. It came with a 30-day empty container money back guarantee. Shannon, hello. Thank you so much for hopping on. And nowadays, people get an opportunity to try this for 45 days,
That's
and
incredible.
which is huge, which is great, because you get that money back guarantee. And my thought was when I got started with this, Valerie, I thought, okay, can I go into a health food store and use their products? Can I hire a personal trainer? And if I'm not satisfied with any of these things, am I going to get a refund of my money back? No, they're not just going to do that. But this company does that. So that spoke volumes to me. So I decided to get started. My first 8 days, I lost 9 pounds, 6 inches. Most of those inches were from the abdominal area. This bloat, the pouch that I had in my stomach for well over 20 years, just went way down. Not only that, I noticed my energy was up and sustained throughout the day. I was no longer experiencing any kind of digestive issues. My joints felt great. I felt years younger, and no longer am I putting teardrops in my eyes. I just feel like $1,000,000. At 50 years of age, I feel better now than I did when I was in my 20s, which is crazy when I think about it. So I've been sharing the system with people for the past 11 years now because what happens is when you feel good, when you come upon something and you feel good, you want everyone else to feel just as good as you do.
Exactly.
And, the fortunate thing is, the company has a referral system in place that when you share this with others, they reward you with, a thank you check. So some people may want to get their systems paid for. Some people may want to earn some extra money. So I wanted to help people. So I went on and helped people, and that's what I've been doing for the past 11 years. And like I said, I just feel like $1,000,000. So I'll continue to do this for the rest of my life because I know how good I feel.
Well, I appreciate you sharing it because if it wasn't for you, then Tish wouldn't have shared it. And then my friends wouldn't have hopped on and I wouldn't have hopped on. And, it's really changed my life too so much. So
Well, thank you for everything that you do. I know you've helped so many people since you've come on board too. And like I said, it's a matter of just giving people a sense of hope, because some people, that are out there, they've struggled. I mean, we know that 70 to 71% of the adult population in North America is overweight, you know. And the thing is, there was a statistic that I heard from our product formulator, Chanel. She had mentioned that only 12% of Americans are metabolically healthy. Okay, and metabolic health has been linked to conditions such as obesity, type 2 diabetes, heart disease, non-fatty liver disease, metabolic syndrome. So there's a whole host of conditions that are related to metabolic health, or should I say metabolic unhealth, all right, not being healthy. So we have to do our due diligence to try to do everything we can in our power to get ourselves much healthier. And just to let people know, health doesn't come from a bottle, okay? It comes from within. But I'm a firm believer, Valerie, if you supply your body with the right nutrients at the right time, the body is capable of healing itself most times. And that's where the healing comes from. So just let everyone know when we talk about these products, we are not here to make claims of diagnosing, treating, or curing any conditions, but it's all about getting your body in the right state at the right time and a state of balance called homeostasis. And once you do that, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to look better. You're going to live better, and you're going to feel better.
Exactly. So I would love for you to share a little bit of information on our collagen and our newest product, um, our probiotics.
Yes, absolutely. And by the way, that probiotic, that container, I love that container. I'll speak a little bit about that what's important about that container in a second. But I'm going to get started on this here. Actually, let me real quick. We'll talk about our systems. I think what separates our systems from any other system out there on the market is our approach, and our approach is always to gut health. We have to make sure we get our gut nice and healthy, because once we do that, everything else functions that much better and the weight is just naturally going to come off. And these two products that we're about to talk about right now, they are huge to get yourself, healthy as far as the gut is concerned. So we'll talk about a little bit about this product, this baby right here. So we talk about this and it says complete collagen, and this one's complete probiotics. I like the word that they put on there, complete, because I really believe that this puts these two products at such a higher level compared to any other collagen product out there and any other probiotic that's out there. So we'll start with this one right here. This is 89% collagen. Most other collagen products that you're going to find out there on the market are on average about 7% collagen. Now, when we talk about this being a full product here, would be a 100% product. 89% of this full product is collagen. So you got to ask, what is the other 11%? Well, typically when most products, if it's not a full 100%, those other things typically are referred to as fillers. So the other 11% that they have in here are essential in order to make this complete, and certain things that they put in here, a collagen builder blend. They put in here hyaluronic acid. They put in here vitamin C. Now, hyaluronic acid is great that orthopedic doctors use to inject into joints to lubricate the joints. I know eye doctors tend to put it in the eyes to help lubricate the eyes. I truly believe that this was an ingredient that really helped me with my dry eyes. And I'm no longer taking the teardrops anymore. But the vitamin C is really needed in here in the production of the collagen. It's vital in the production of the collagen. It's an antioxidant. It helps to fight free radical damage. It'll help boost up that immune system, but it also helps to form the collagen in the body. So we have that. We have fulvic minerals. Same thing. Also helps with the bioavailability as well as the absorption of the collagen. But then we have something that I really think separates this collagen from any others, and it's collagenase. It's actually digestive enzymes that they put in here. We need the digestive enzymes to break down the collagen into amino acids, and then once it gets into our system, it rebuilds it back up into collagen for use again. Valerie, I got to tell you, I've researched collagen products out there on the market. I haven't really found any that have digestive enzymes in it. And I always say for people out there, if you had found any that have the digestive enzymes in there, please contact me and let me know what that product is, because I would like to know. But here's another thing I think that really, makes this product stand out. Most of the collagen products that you're going to find out there on the market are going to have their collagen source coming from either one or two different sources. This one comes from 3 different sources.
3.
Yeah, 3. So we're going to get the grass-fed bovine or the beef collagen, right? We're going to get the cage-free chicken collagen, and then we're also going to get the wild-caught marine collagen. So 3 different sources as it's coming from. But not only that, they have 5 different types in here. Now, when we talk about types, I'm not going to get into what each type is for, but just know that, let's say type 1 would be for the intestines or for, the gut or something like that. It's important to understand that collagen is the most abundant source of protein that we have in our body, okay? And our body produces collagen since we were very young. And I like to, when I explain collagen to people, I like to refer to it as the anti-aging protein. And the reason why I say that is because we need that collagen for so many different functions in our body. We need it for our hair. We need it for our skin. Hey, Kim, how are you? Tabitha, thank you so much, both of you, for hopping on. We need it for nails. We need it for our tendons, our ligaments, our muscles, our joints. We need it for our gut. There's so many different reasons why we need collagen in our body. Now, what tends to happen is roughly between the ages of 20, 25, 30 years of age, we start to see a decline in the amount of collagen that our body produces. So when we see that decline, we start to see some changes starting to happen in our body. Maybe our skin isn't quite as elastic as it was in our younger years. Maybe we start to see our hair maybe starting to thin out a little bit or not looking as healthy. Our joints, they may start to stiffen up a little bit more. And if they stiffen up further on down the road, they may lead to conditions such as osteoarthritis. Okay, we may start to see a loss of the muscle mass or tone in our body, which, by the way, loss of muscle mass is the #1 indicator for aging. So if we're losing muscle mass, it's a clear-cut sign that we are getting older, our body is aging. And not only that, but we need collagen for overall gut health as well. So we're going to find so many different benefits with taking this alone. And I'm sure, Valerie, you have seen many changes with some testimonials with people taking this product also, right?
Yeah, and I take it, Dr. Steve, and my nail tech loves me because I have to come more often. But the other thing that I found for me with the collagen is I started working out in November. So I added the collagen to my workout routine and I take it twice a day. And my recovery, I just did legs today. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm a little rubbery right now.
Sure.
But tomorrow and the next day, I can go up and down stairs. I'm not going, like everyone else, right? So I really, really love the collagen for that reason too.
I'll tell you what, I'm right there with you as far as the workouts are concerned. As we're getting older, we have to be careful when we're in the gym as far as the amount of weight that we're using. We still want to build some lean muscle, but we have to be careful as far as our joints are concerned, right? And I'll
Hmm.
tell you what, I'm right there with you. Incorporating this, the soreness that I feel is just my muscles. I'm not feeling it in the joints like I used to. So, but like you had mentioned as well, the recovery seems to be so much quicker, you know? And so we're seeing some incredible results. I know I have a woman on my team. I swear to God, it seems like she's aging backwards. She took a picture of her face, and then 3 weeks later, she took a picture of her face again. And no lie, she looks like about 15 years younger in just three
Crazy.
weeks. Yeah, it is crazy. So I think this product, Complete Collagen, is so far above any other collagen that I found out there on the market. And I got to tell you, I have been looking for a collagen product for quite some time now, many, many years. And I've never come across one that I thought really fit the bill as far as quality is concerned until they came out with this. This has been a godsend for so many, and I know it's been a godsend for me as well. So great, great product that we have here. Coming to this one. Now, this was just introduced in October. It's still flying off the shelf. They just introduced this when we were in Orlando, last week or last
2 weeks
weekend,
ago
right?
now? Holy, has it
Yeah,
been that long?
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it doesn't feel like that. But once again, they took their time with this. I like to stress that word, complete collagen. I mean, quite frankly, anyone can put a probiotic, any company can put a probiotic or collagen product out there on the market. And a lot of times some companies, what they do is they rush it out there because they want to compete with all the other companies, right? But our company didn't do that. They took their good old time to make sure they put out a quality product. And why? Is because you want something that's going to last, that's going to be sustainable for many years to come. And you want something that the population, the community is actually going to like it and use it, right? So I love this. This, once again, puts it on a whole new level. When we're talking about probiotics, this is on such a higher level than I think most others. The majority of probiotics that you're going to find out there on the market are going to be somewhere between 1 to 10 billion CFUs. The colony forming unit means the amount of bacteria that's in there. This is 20 billion CFUs. Yeah, 20 billion CFUs. They have 11 different strains of bacteria in here. Now, when you break it up, those 11 different strains, we have 5 of them that's going to help support the gut. Okay, so once again, the gut is very important. 70% of our immune system is localized in our gut. This is a product that's going to do wonders for your gut. Combine this together, the dynamic duo here, dynamic digestion duo. I mean, it's going to be an amazing, it's going to do wonders for your health. It really is. So we got 5 different strains that's going to help support your gut. We have 4 different strains that are going to help you as far as your mood is concerned. I haven't found any probiotic out there on the market that's going to actually help the mood support. Here's something we want to say, that 90% of the serotonin is produced in the gut. Now, serotonin is that feel-good hormone. I know for me, Valerie, with dealing with digestive issues for so many years, I wasn't a happy guy. I really wasn't. It definitely affected as far as the production of the serotonin that's concerned in my body, in my brain. So, but this has 4 different strains of bacteria in here that's going to help support the mood. So you're actually going to feel good when taking this product as well. And then the last one, of course, is they have 2 different strains that's going to help you metabolically speaking. Now, here's something to understand, that what's happening in the brain can affect the gut, and what's happening in the gut can affect the brain. They go hand in hand. So, but here's what else that they did with this. They added in an organic probiotic food blend that helps to feed the bacteria in here. Now, earlier I had mentioned to you there was something very special about this container right here, right? Most probiotics that you find out there on the market, you have to put it in the refrigerator to help keep the bacteria alive, because you want to keep it away from any kind of humidity. Well, they had this special container right here that actually helps keep the humidity out, keeps the probiotics safe. So you don't have to store it in the refrigerator, unless, of course, you take it out of the container and put it into your little, what some people get, those pill containers, right? Then we suggest definitely put it in the refrigerator, because now it's more vulnerable to any kind of humidity that may possibly kill the bacteria. But when the bacteria is in here, it's in a sleep state. Once you put it in your body, now it's awakened and it's able to go to work. One thing that we do know that is gut permeability is very important, okay? And the thing is, it has been linked to allergies. It's been linked to food sensitivity. So if we can get our gut lining in a much healthier state, we're going to find that we're going to be functioning much better. And it's possible, just possible, that food sensitivity may possibly go down with the introduction of this product, okay? So, but not only that, it's going to help with decreased bloating in the stomach. And it's really going to help the integrity of the gut lining here. So I'm so excited about this, just as I was excited about this, because I know it's going to do wonder for so many people. It did wonders for me. I've been using this product since I got it. I'm the same as you. I bought a few bottles when I was there, because I knew I was going to be handing it out to people once I got home. And but individually, Valerie, our products work very well. But when you combine them together, that's when I always say they work exceptionally well. And when you put these 2 together, it's going to be such a powerhouse for you as far as your gut health is concerned and the overall health of your body.
And the Dynamic Digestion Dual was just released on Monday. So now in Canada, both products are not for resale in Canada. So what that means is that we can still call them in and get them shipped to Canada, but we're just waiting on a signature for one of the products. And so we're hoping that both products will be in here in Canada by May, but we can still order them and get them here. So it's when you buy them together, you get a way better deal.
Absolutely, absolutely. And let me just say too, if you live close by to Valerie, just know she has the stash, so you can get it from her. You're going to be able to get it much quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. But I've been on the digestion, the probiotics since the Saturday when we got them. So Shannon shared, thank you, Shannon, the 2 weeks and 2 days I've been on it. And I have noticed a difference in my mood. I do suffer with sadness, and I do manage it with our supplements, with the obviously the guidance of a doctor.
Yes.
But what I found is, yes, spring is here, but it's been really difficult here in where we are, because it's snowing and then it melts and then it snows. It's like Mother Nature, wake up, right? So I've found that I've had a better mood. My gut is definitely working better. Noticed a little bit less bloating. I can't wait to take my pictures. I take them every Saturday because I do go to the gym and I work with personal trainers. So I can't wait to see the difference in my stomach and yeah, it's just incredible. I'm feeling great.
Well, let me just say, again, I'm so overjoyed with these two products here, and we've seen changes of people taking this. One person said that after 24 hours, she noticed she dropped 4 pounds. A few days, another one dropped 4 pounds. Someone else dropped 7 pounds, and we're talking just in like 3, 4 days from taking this product. So um, I'm fired up because once again, I've seen the changes in not only in myself, but so many different, people saying how much better they feel. Their
Oh,
quality of life is improving. So, like I said, guys, if you live nearby Valerie, ask her how you can get your hands on these. I know how you can get your hands. Just go visit her because she has that whole stash behind her. But if you don't live nearby, please just reach out to Valerie. She can help you get your hands on these products. Not only these two products, but we have a bunch of award-winning products that we have on hand here as well that's going to help you as far as your mood is concerned. Not just this product here, but a lot of them we have will assist you with your overall health, decrease inflammation in the body, give you the energy boost that you need, help you to lose weight. I mean, you name it, we have a product for it. So reach out to Valerie, find out how you can get your hands on either these products or our systems so you can get yourself not only looking better, but you're definitely going to start to feel better and live better.
absolutely. Thank you so much, Dr. Steve. Hey, Tina from Florida. Mwah.
Hey, Tina.
Yeah, no, I really appreciate you coming on and explaining everything for my friends. And, I learned something new. I didn't know that the container, I just learned that. I haven't watched all Chanel's videos, so I appreciate that. And I can't wait to see you in October, I guess. Hey?
Yep, definitely looking forward to the next event. And God bless everyone. And once again, find out how you can get some information. Contact Valerie. Valerie, thank you so much for allowing me to be a part of this. And once again, thank you for everything that you do and helping others and inspire others. And like I said, just to give them a sense of hope.
I so appreciate you. Thanks, Dr. Steve.
All right. God bless
Have a
everyone.
great
Have a
evening,
wonderful evening.
everyone.
You too.